Hello guys, this is DK Uncovered. So in today's video, all I want to do is inspire people a bit more or motivate people a bit more. So stay with me till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Subscribe guys, I need your support. Subscribe. But I've realized that no matter how hard life might be for you at this moment or how hard life has been in the past, life has been tough for me in the past. But if I think about it, I've been able to accomplish a lot. Life has been tough for you, or life is tough for you at this moment, but I can strongly believe that you've been able to accomplish a lot. Now, when I say accomplishment, I don't mean by getting an award for it or getting a pat on the back from people. No. Maybe you've been able to overcome porn addiction or all kinds of addiction, alcoholic, right? You've been able to overcome any financial difficulties and all types of struggles that we all go through on our daily basis, right? Depression, stress, you've been able to overcome all these things. That to me is an accomplishment, because you can get all the material things and that is still a form of happiness, right? You can accomplish all these material things, but if you haven't been able to fight the demons that most of us fight on a daily basis from in the inside, then you've got a long way to go. So that's why I'm saying that is another form of accomplishment. And to be honest, in order for you to accomplish material things, you need to fight most of the demons from in the inside here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've realized that if you think about it, and if I think about it, yeah, and when I speak to people that have been able to get what they wanted, or what they've been able to accomplish, all kinds of accomplishments, right? I've realized that most of those people, one thing that they had was persistence. One thing that you have is your persistence. There's a miracle behind persistence. You know what I mean? Everyone that has been able to accomplish or get whatever they wanted out of life, they persisted, bro. So no matter how hard it might be, just keep persisting, man. Just keep persisting. I'm telling you this. If you give up, you are not going to get what you are looking for. You are not going to be able to fight whatever you are fighting at this moment. So don't give up. If you have a plan, then stick to that plan. I spoke to one of my sisters yesterday, and she was telling me about a story. And that's what got me into thinking about why we all need, if we have a plan, we need to stick to that plan. Because even when I read my books at times, and even when I look into people's life story, I've realized that if you really just stick to what you want, you will definitely get it. Now, you might still need to tweak one or two things on your road to success, or when you're what do you call it? When you're working towards your goal, you might need to work hard, you might need to think, or develop your plans a bit more. But all I want to say is all those things are important, right? But persisting is way more important, because if you don't persist, you're not going to improve your plans, isn't it? You're not going to work hard because you're not just persisting at all. So that's what I'm saying. It's very important. There's a miracle behind that. And it's funny because people that I've spoke to, whenever they tell me, oh, and then the reason I am able to get here was that something just happened last minute, or someone just came in my way and just helped me out. I just always think that it's just that the people just respect, in general, people just respect someone that just tries. You know what I mean? People automatically just respect someone that tries and tries and tries. You know what I mean? They will just give their way to even help those type of people. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, there's a law behind the reasons why certain people come in your way and help you, and certain things come in your way. But all I'm saying is that there's a strong, or there's a miracle behind the man, or persisting in general. You know what I'm saying? I was going to say the man who persists, but persistence, there's a miracle behind that. So don't give up. No matter how far or how long you've been doing this, just keep improving your craft. Just keep thinking about it. You know what I mean? Keep thinking about it. Look for ideas to improve it. Right? Now, these 3 steps that I've been using in the past, right? And even now, thinking about it, I need to start using it again, was that majority of people that don't get miracles working for them, majority of people that barely get miracles, is that those people, they don't know where they are going, they don't have any plans. And you know, when you don't have a plan, You barely get miracles. You barely program yourself to expect miracles. You know what I'm saying? So you need to have a plan. I've said it in so many videos that I did some last year. Have a plan, have a purpose, have a purpose, have a purpose. The reasons why you need to have a purpose is that when you have a purpose, miracles starts to happen. Now, let me explain to you why when you have a purpose, miracles starts to happen. Now, like I said, you become what you think about. I've said this before. You become what you think about. Everything has cause and effect, right? And your cause is most of the time, our struggles is most of the time from the stuff that we've been thinking about, our most dominant thoughts, our most dominant emotions, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the reasons why we all get certain type of illness or certain type of struggles in life or circumstances in our lives, right? And I've realized that most people that are always in a tight situation, those people don't have a plan. Those people don't know where they're going. So their mind, and it's because and most of the time, because they don't have a plan, their mind is constantly wandering off onto unnecessary things, negative thoughts, and emotions are just, number one, they are angry, and number two, they are happy, number three, they are frustrated, and just keep wandering off, right? And so, like I said, your emotions and your thoughts is the cause they get those type of emotions and thoughts, that negative thought they're getting. But for example, if you're going through a struggle at this moment, this financial difficulty, you've put down your goal, right? You put down that one goal that you want at this moment, and then you say, okay, I'm going to start working towards that goal, right? And you start every time. You see, my channel, the reason why I'm so consistent is that I'm constantly thinking about videos. What video can I post? What can I post? What can I post? I'm constantly seeing myself as the person that I want to be in the past. Cause and effect. You see, when you see yourself as the person in the past, as if you see yourself as the person you want to be in the future, my bad, yeah, that's the word. In the future, that is cause and effect, right? So you start getting that results that you're looking for. That is miracle. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking about the perfect person that you want to be and your goal, constantly thinking about it, letting that be your most dominant thoughts, those two things, guess what? Miracle starts happening in your life. You start building, developing an abundance mindset, right? Because you have that expectant attitude. You know what I'm saying? So that's why most people that persist on their goal, that's why, I don't know if I explained it to you understand, but I'll expand it a bit more later. That's why people that get miracles happening to them, and you wonder, how is this person so lucky? These people are not lucky. It's just that they are using the cause and effect properly. And number two, most of them, no, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them, they have a plan. Most of them know where they are going, and they know what they want. So they get miracles happening to them, and they expect more miracles, which is number one of the miracles is seeing yourself as the person that they want to be. They see themselves accomplishing their goals. They see themselves going places. So the universe starts working in their favor. So if you're going through at this moment any situation, don't let that cripple you, or don't give up. Don't be emotional about it. All you have to do is have a plan. Write down all the things you want to accomplish. Pick one, the strong one, or compare each. I like painting. I like filming. Okay, all right. I've got two main purposes here that I love doing. Start comparing those two: swimming, what they call painting, or photography. Which one do I like more? And then you realize that you have the strong desire for the other and not one, and you just put the one that you have the least desire for, and then just keep comparing each other till you get that one, that strong one that you can never live without. And then once you pick that one, you can pray. When I say pray, you can even just imagine how you'd feel like if you become a successful photographer. Just imagine, close your eyes and imagine, and you can even affirm something to yourself, right? I am becoming one of the greatest photographers out there in London, one of the top photographers in London. Affirm these things to yourself. I believe I am becoming, or I believe I can become the best photographer out there. And just imagine. Imagination is the key here, you know. Imagination. You know what I'm saying? That imagination itself will restore faith, you know what I'm saying, in yourself and in your own ability and in your work and in your goal. So pray for that and then go after it. Start working towards that goal. You know what I mean? Now, I have another one too that I say. that once you pick your goal, you want it hard enough. Now that's a different one, but it's still similar to what I said. When you want it hard enough, when you start imagining your end goal, you'd realize that you start wanting it hard enough. Once you're praying and constantly praying and imagine yourself. See, normally I pray to God, I want to be, you know what I mean? I pray, I imagine myself when I pray the goals that I want to do, right? So when that happens, you're not going to be thinking you're not going to be thinking about all these negative things like that. Miracles will start happening in your life. People will start coming in your way that's supposed to help you. Things you might even see an article that is talking about, or in a newspaper, a company that is looking for a top class photographer with that type of qualities you've got. You'll start seeing signs, but it all starts from your imagination. You know what I mean? It all starts from there. You know what I'm saying? It all starts from what goes on here and how you see yourself, how you see your abilities. That's how. And you see, even with that one, you need to persist. It just doesn't happen in one go. You need to persist on building images here. You persist, you work, you persist, you work, you persist, you work. You don't give up, you persist, you fill your mind with faith, not fear. You fill your mind with faith, not fear. Constantly do that. You realize that you start having an abundance mindset. These days, I've been able to gain a lot of abundance mindset that at times I'm like, wow, like now, is that me not even caring about failure, or is that me not being scared of someone rejection, or is that me not being scared of people telling me, criticizing me, or so I don't care anymore, because my aim and my goal is so strong, and that these things doesn't even scare me anymore. You know what I'm saying? So persist. You see miracles. And through my own persistence and my own experience in the past and even now, I've realized that I see so many things happening, falling into places. I think I made a video last week that I shared about the photographer I found, right? Things start falling into places for you. But it all starts with persistence. Constantly building images here and not giving up. Don't focus on the negative results you're getting. Focus on the positive results that you want in the past. So it must in the past, in the future. Just focus on those things. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm done. I'm talking too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I finish, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Subscribe, guys. I need your support. Subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions as well. Take care, guys.